Oh, pardon me. Alright. Should be the last ping on the server. People will be angry, I'm sure. They'll riot even. Booyah. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Just getting some things up. Okay. It's not as many as usual. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You guys even see him from here? Oh, you can. Thank you. How neat. Cool, let me just get a couple other things up. And we'll be chillin'. We'll be chillin'. Oh, pardon me. Okay, no, pause that. Pause that. Alright, let's see. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Lower this music a bit more. Hi, hi. Howdy ho. Greetings. Alright, hello Flim, Geo, Crescented, Matis Silva. Pardon me. Geo says Collab is peak. Thank you, appreciate it. Matea Silva, I already said that name, but hi. Jojo, did you take a shower today, Sneaky? No, I'm one of those weird take shower at night people. So, I will, just haven't yet. Akidox, welcome. Hello, Trinkets, or Yuri. Hello, hello. Mine, Felix. Welcome, how y'all doing? Is it true that Flash 8 is free? No, it's not free. You have to pirate it. But I don't condone it. So, Adobe seems to be getting on the whole cracking thing. They're getting a crack on the... Fuck, never mind. I wouldn't recommend it at this time. Or ever, legally. Sorry, I doubt any Adobe people are going to be watching this shit. I wish it was free, man. Well, hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing fine. I, for one, am doing pretty damn good. I cannot complain. I mean, I could complain, but I don't really have anything to complain about. I could find things to complain about, but something tells me that's not what you guys are here for, so I won't do that. Pardon me. I will take an allergy medicine, though. So. Let's get into that season. You know it. Welcome, James Annam. Cartoony Pirate. Grand Angel, Nexold. Fire Anims, Shifty. Congrats on the premiere of BSOJ. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad people are enjoying it. It's only been an hour, but people seem to really be enjoying it. I might do a behind-the-scenes stream on it tomorrow. So if you're interested to see the behind-the-scenes of that collab, drop on by. And then I'm just gonna pop a cough drop because allergies are a bitch. Hello, Jen. Hello, Nixon. Could you watch Big Ol' Sink Joint? I think I will, actually. It'll be the first thing we watch, just because I'm super proud of it. And then I have one other thing that I want to show, and then we can go ahead and start watching your guys' stuff, so. How many of you have seen it? I imagine quite a bit of you. I mean, it's only like a 3-minute video, so. What happened to the 3D printer? It's still here. It's fine. Admittedly, don't use it, but I guess I can get to this a little early. I'm not going to tell you what, but I do intend on doing merchandise soon. Oh, man. I will not tell you when, and I will not tell you what, but you can expect some merchandise. Pretty much coming off right off of that thing. So, made by me, by hand. So, that's something that interests you. I guess keep an ear out. Won't be a while, but, you know, just a heads up. Can you say all the references in the collab if you watch it? No. I want to see if people in the comments can get all the references instead of looking for the answer key. I might talk about it tomorrow, though. We'll see. We'll see. If I do talk about all the references in tomorrow's stream, then don't tell anyone else. I want to see other people find it for themselves. But yes. Bum 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 bum. All right. Oh, yeah. Click out of that DM. We good. All right. I think let's just let's pull it up. Let's pull it up here. Whoops. Don't mind that. Alrighty. So let's see. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's so strange. That's so strange. It's my second channel. How'd that get there? How'd that get... What's this? Something was uploaded 11 hours ago? What? And you can expect weekly uploads through April and possibly May? That's insane. And what's that? I want you guys to go and subscribe. I don't like plugging things. This sucks. All right, never mind. Don't subscribe. Sorry. Was that the page turning SFX? Yeah. Maybe we'll get it on that if we keep encountering it. But let me go and pause the music. Because, oh my god. This collab. This collab, bro. So this may or may not have been in production for 3 or 4 years. On and off. Maybe. Oh man. Everyone did so good. Okay, wait, I kind of want to talk about it. I'll talk about more of this in tomorrow's stream when we go more in depth with it. But there's a huge, I won't even call it trauma. It's not even huge. There was a bit, I guess. I don't know. People in my friend group were mad at me for removing a lot of Donut's not sound effects, visual effects. So I'm sure Donut's going to upload his version of what his part used to look like, and I would heavily recommend you go watch it. But I'll explain why I removed a bunch of effects. But man, they were not happy with me. Let me tell you that. But hey, it's all so good. It's all so satisfying. And hey, it's the first synced collab that I've done, like a good proper synced collab that I've done in years. You did Donut dirty. I will explain. And you're probably gonna disagree with me, but I talked to the Donut about it, and we were chill. Hell yeah. Oh my god, Robbie. So Robbie made the sound line for his part, because I made one for him, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna do it my own way. So that is the only sound line I did not do. So, give credit to him for that. Oh my god. I can't get the references for the first act of the collab. That's a real shame, isn't it? Oh my god, dude, pro-ish. That was insane. He did that in like a few days, too. Insane. This one took me like a month or two to do. But I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, the perspective. I want to go back to that because, oh my goodness, dude. I spent so much time on this transition alone. Like, wait, check out the transition. Oh my god. Keep in mind, those are two completely different files. From the moment that they land, like from when they're in the air is the end of one file, and the moment that they land is another file. Getting that to work was crazy, but you can't even, you don't even notice. It's so nice. I'm very happy with that. Oh wait, I gotta do this so you get to see the names. Nerf donut, but not pro-ish. I'll explain later. Man, dude, syncing to this part of the song was so difficult because no one syncs to slow music, and this is a very, very low point in the song. It's very slow, fewer instruments, very calm. So making choreo from this is difficult. Stickley's little run in the background. Curious how many people are going to recognize that. Oh my goodness, dude. Everyone did great in this. Now, this sound line used to be a lot messier, though. Oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna do another 360 collab because doing this alone was difficult. Oof. Oh my god, an entity, dude. Ent popped off. Like, holy shit. A guy just gave him the sound line and he cooked. I gave him like minimal direction and everything else was him. And he even made this sick little logo. The Ent was here. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, you did amazing. So, big shout out to everyone who worked on this. Appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you. I'd say let's get into the main part of the show. So, link in the description is the link to the Google form where you can submit your animation. I'm going to make sure I have someone continuing to review them real quick. Zor at Gamer. People will be submitting live. Can you keep an eye on it? Don't post out-of-pocket shit, okay? It's your only warning. Alright. Alright, well the first one is by D.E. Brian Shannons. Let's see what they did. We're starting off strong. What did Pepsi have to do with the new year? Is it you just had the image? And you dragged it over? Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Oh, yeah. Don't mind me moving chat over here so I can see it. All right. Next up is by Ramen Boy. Ramen Boy. Combo generator. Okay. Okay. A little difficult to keep up with. I wish the rock, where the fuck did that thing come from? Where did it go? Yeah, that. Came in really fast. Also, it's a super light gray up against a kind of grayish blue background, so it blended in pretty well. I would have made that a darker color, or the background a lighter color. Something to contrast this, but also give it more time. I have no idea even why it was there. Oh, there it is again. I think sound effects really would have helped with this thing. It's not bad, but I feel like it'd be a lot more enjoyable if there was... The hell? If there were sound effects, but what the hell? What? What does he do, bro? What is that? Goodness gracious. Okay. Sure, man. Good job. Yeah, overall good animation. Other than, you know, the background could be either lighter or darker. Darker would probably be easier on the eyes. And then sound effects would have helped me follow what exactly was happening. But overall, still pretty good. Not bad. Alright, let's see. Wilder Star. Copyrighted music? No. Alright, we're good. It's a short. What? Oh, it looped. What's happening? Does anyone know what's going on? Ouch, man. Oh, that's a sting right there. What do you say? What? I don't think that's how shorts work, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay. Goddamn, that's it's kind of funny. Oh, they submitted another animation. Wilder Star. What? Why? Where's the slice? What is the sound design? Yeah, why does he get slashed there? What happens? I mean, respect for trying to make short form content, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm just kind of confused. You know? That one's like taking out my cough drop. Ah. Oh, another one from Wilder Star. All right, let's see what you got. Is this a short? Kind of? Oh, it's in the playlist. What? What's happening? I have no idea what's going on. Like, is this abstract? What? I don't get it. I don't understand anything that's going on. But good job. I don't know what your goal was or if you even hit it, but good job. Okay. Well, next one is by someone different. We got Just J or Jaden stuff. Oh, it's a Roblox guy. All right. Oh, sound line. Sorry, the face at the ending. What the hell is that? Why'd you have to flip to that? I think biggest critique here. What? Is that like, oh, that's like their way of doing a smear frame, I guess. That's interesting. Oh. So they go from a smear to a smear, and then he's there with still the smear. Oh, that's a bit messy. Okay. Biggest critique is the camera movement. You seem to be focusing very heavily on him. That's a lot of jittery movement because it's following very strictly to his frames. You want to make sure that the camera is evenly in the middle of both of them, so that way the focus is evenly split out through all 9 sections of the frame. Because if you split everything up into thirds, it becomes 9 sections. Everything should be evenly spaced. Because then if our focus is here and then our other characters over here, most of our focus is going to be towards the center of the frame, especially since there's nothing going around anywhere else in the background. There's nothing else to draw our eyes anywhere. So we're going to be focusing on the center. Because something's moving away from the center, something's staying in the center, but still moving. We're going to be focused on the center, and everything outside of that, we're going to get a little confused. You see, you're having a little bit too much fun with the camera. I think that's the issue. And that, I would have just kept it here. I would have kept it on the 2D plane. And if you wanted to switch to that, then I would have moved the camera instead of cutting to a different perspective, especially since we go from a lot of camera movement to 0 camera movement. It's a still shot of someone very slowly rotating and then hitting him. I would also, because of how many whooshes there are in the sound line, I'd speed up that spinning process and then really try to follow through on the land instead of just kind of sticking a pose and then not moving after. Because in reality, you're going, like if you're doing a front flip, you're going to land, and then the rest of your body is going to keep going, and then you're going to want to like try to bring yourself back up, right? Or you'll just be on the ground. Yeah, those are my critiques. Nice job, Jaden. Let me make sure that they got the message. Alright, next is by Box of Crayons. Thank you for the member, by the way, Box of Crayons. Appreciate it. Animates Battle for Dream Island, The Power of 2. Okay. Okay, this is a public thing. It was released 2 months ago. Interesting. Full disclaimer, I don't think I've ever actually watched the Object Shell. I just know of its fandom. And I've probably seen some clips. And of course, the famous mouth. So this is all new to me. It's 1 minute and 14 seconds. All right, we're here for a bit.
Those dead guys are spreading. Where's everyone else?
Teapotters, where are you all? Here to protect our fellow pact member. Bell is soaring through the skies. Well, soaring might be a stretch.
Okay, I am so lost on what the hell is happening. So what's exactly going on here? I feel like I need the context for this episode to comprehend what the fuck I'm looking at. Or the map. So this is like a fan-made thing, is that right? What is this? 9 multi-animated project. Closed. Yada yada. Okay, this is like a collab. I'm assuming it's like a reanimated of something. Okay, yeah. It's a reanimated of the actual episode, and they split it up into parts. This is a common way to host collabs. Not how I would recommend hosting it, but I'm not here to critique them. I'm here to look at a box of crayons.
Those dead guys are spreading. Where's everyone else?
Teapotters, where are you all?
Protect our fellow pact member.
Bell is soaring through the skies. Well,
I think I'm just so confused because there's so much on screen to look at. If we didn't have all of this UI on screen, I don't know if this was mandatory for it to be here for context or whatever the map was. But if it was just the main animation here with maybe smaller UI elements or just generally fewer of them, then it probably would have been fine. But there's a lot that's trying to drag my attention at the moment.
Well, soaring might be a stretch.
Those chumps gotta be at the steakhouse. Penn and I
Oh, there
love
we go.
eating scraps
Oh, no,
there,
then it
but
comes
the
back.
reception sucks.
Yep.
I do like your expressiveness. Your expressiveness is fun. That's something that I admire about your work. Yeah, I could tell you have a lot of fun with your facial animation and body language. For as much body language as you can get from objects, you do have some of it.
Gotta be at
I
the
appreciate it.
steakhouse. Penn and I love.
I think the faces could use. I mean, they're pretty messy. The line work is pretty darn
Penn
messy.
and I
And something that always it gets me is the eyebrows just constantly disappearing and reappearing. It's pretty sudden, and I would recommend if something that I do whenever I do facial animation is I'll have the eyes animating separately from the mouth. I understand it could be a stylistic choice that you would want to do this, but if not, I would recommend, now that I'm aware you're on Flash and whatnot, or you have a PC, so you're able to do PC animation, hopefully, if I remember right, then I would have on a separate layer do your eyes and eyebrows and whatnot. I'd also try to make it a little more clear when the eyebrows are disappearing. I think that would be fine stylistically, but it makes more sense for them to stay. But having them come and go so frequently, that might be what the issue is the speed of which we're seeing them disappear. But yeah, I'd animate the eyes on a separate layer. I would personally do the eyebrows on the same layer as the eyes, since those are pretty much directly tied to each other. And then the mouth on a completely separate layer, because the mouth moves much more than the eyes do. So, would be my critique for facial animation, but still very fun.
Yep, they're in there, alright. They've locked us out. Hello?
Everyone for themselves. Here, we'll take the steakhouse, and you'll take some old steaks. Not all. We gotta keep some of them. Sound fair?
Steaks? Yay!
we're gonna find 4 eggs.
We're in trouble, too. We can't hold them on forever.
Guys, you all have to stay safe. In fact,
You can
that's
tell it's all
today's
being
challenge.
animated
Simply survive.
separately.
The two
Like every new frame, aside from like the base shape, like their arms, their face, all of that is being reanimated, and it's not really even being cleaned up. Oh, that's a mistake. Yikes! It's very messy as well, and his mouth is just gone there. So yeah, it could need a lot of
In fact,
polish
that's
as well.
Today's challenge. Simply survive. The 2 teams to be completely wiped out.
I love the
first,
body
look for
motion, it just
elimination.
needs
Or if
polish.
there aren't 2 teams who go extinct, whoever loses the most members will lose. Go!
That's assuming there's even a solution to this madness.
But nice. Overall good. Hopefully that critique helps in the future. Alright, we got one from Henry Henry Sharingan, but like the I in Sharingan is replaced with the 1. Okay, anyway. No breakthrough part. Ooh, alright. What? Okay. Not terrible. Is an issue that a lot of animators have when doing stick fights. Too fast. You need to slow it down a bit, and then you're good. Just slow it down, otherwise this is pretty darn good. But like, even if I were to do it by like 0.75, this might be better. Let's see this. Yeah, it's a lot. You give the viewers more time to comprehend what we're watching, and that still, like, that, you just did a lot in such a short amount of time, even at 0.75 speed. I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on here. And I think the issue is that you're pulling my attention into two different places. Because if we stop this here, you know, I mean, so doing this here is fine because there was a fluid movement where he goes out over there. The left guy isn't moving as much. The right guy is moving. He's advancing towards the right a little bit more. And then our left guy comes speeding through. The right guy goes jumping to the left. So then we're splitting our attention. It becomes very confusing when you're going really quickly. And then, for some reason, this happens, which that's way too fast. You don't give us any time to comprehend that. Yeah, everything else looks pretty fine at 0.75% speed. There's some bits that are too slow at 0.75, but overall, I think the animation would be improved if it was just slowed down a bit. But nice. Yeah, otherwise, good job. Good job. A lot of people going crazy and forget about staging principle, not to mention the execution is very poor. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of animators do, and to be fair, when animators are getting into stick figure animation, they're beginning to learn the principles of animation. It's very important to remember. So I'm not going to expect perfection from every stick figure animator. And I see someone in chat is looking for tips on stick figure animation. It's kind of what the whole stream's for. I have mainly stick figure community, so, and I've been critiquing pretty hard already. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one. But good job. Just slow it down a bit. Make sure your staging is correct. Keep the focus. Draw the viewer's eyes somewhere. Don't try to split their attention, and you're good. All right, next one is by Dark Thunder. Okay. Other Intruder collab part. I saw Big Boy made a part for this collab. Is this collab, like, done? Do I need to watch it? Oh, whoops. Sorry, it's still at 0.75% speed. Just running that back. Okay. Whoa. What's with the camera work, dude? What is this camera work? Okay. Just a tank in a house. As you do. Yeah, okay. This seems pretty good overall, but the camera is moving too much. It's moving way too much, dude. Ooh, alright, I like that. That was chill. They're just chilling. Dude, like, what the fuck is this camera work? What is the condition? What is the physical condition of the cameraman? Is he okay? Give him some water, dude. He's shaking so much. And why is there wind inside? Wait a minute. Why is there wind inside? What the hell? Ugh, okay. Okay. Movement was pretty good. I did see something funny here. Oh my god, dude. The fucking... Look at those legs, dude. My goodness. Dude is tall as shit. And then when you see him actually stand... Like, look at that leg size. And these guys have normal legs. And now... And he has like a normal leg size. Like, what the hell? Okay. Also, again, a lot of camera issues this time around. But holy shit. The animator here obviously set it too high and thought it looks good. Yeah, I mean they're having too much fun with the camera, and that's a good problem to have. You just need to tone it down a bit. You have to keep in mind that you know, if you want to have subtle camera shake, you don't need to be like struggling to hold the fucking camera. It's just reenact it as if you were actually holding it. see how your hands would move if you were to turn somewhere. Like if you're, say, if I'm like going from this point of the action that's right in front of me, and there's another piece of action right over there, I'm not gonna go like, whoa. No, it's terrible. You're gonna get nauseous looking at that. Instead, you're just gonna go, whoa, like maybe an ease in, ease out, or maybe just an ease out. But I'm confused. What am I supposed to be looking at here, Shifty? Alright. But yeah, that's my critique. Also the leg size. Holy shit. And the wind. Why is there so much wind for so long? What's going on inside? Oh, I see. Sticknotes has a feature where it lets you wobble the camera at any degree they want. Is that what they did? Then fucking turn that slider down. Okay, I see. Thank you for pointing that out, Shifty. But my god. Yeah, chill out with that. It's a little difficult to watch if the camera guy seems nauseous as well. Alright. 9 ropes, polarized light. This one's by James Adams. Let's see what you got. 30 seconds. Nani? I didn't read any of that. I don't wanna. What's happening? Okay. Various effects. Okay, so here's my problem with Stick Nose. It looked good, but I don't know if I can give you credit for all of that, because I don't know what effects were made by you and which weren't, right? It's difficult to tell on stick nodes because asset sharing is so commonplace on stick nodes that I don't know if I can give you credit for those effects. Are those effects yours or not? Because that's really what's going to depend on my answer, if I like this or not. I think this intro, I mean, I don't know. Obviously the framing and the zoom in, the character animation, it's all obviously you. I don't know. It's always just so difficult to say. I can never have a solid opinion on a piece of Sticknodes media because of that constant asset sharing. I don't know. I would like to encourage Sticknodes animators, if possible, to just try and create your own assets and use those. Try to improve your own skills and try to, instead of relying on the backs of others. And the assets that they may provide. It's like the corn blood for Flash users. There's like corn blood packs. Avoid using that. Try and get good at blood effects on your own. You know? Or at the very least, credit whoever worked on those effects, because there's no credits here. You gave me a reference. I'm just going to mute it just in case. Okay, that's just an actual anime. Got it. But yeah, it's tough to say. I doubt some of these assets are by him, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's necessary for you to create all of your own assets. But if you do use someone else's assets, please do at least give credit to those people. That way we know who to compliment. Or, you know, if we're looking for someone with specific talents, then we can, and say that if I was working on something Sticknodes related, which I don't think I ever will, but if I do, and I'm looking for effects specifically, I want to be able to tell, like, who do I need to go to? Who's really good at Sticknodes effects? And it's just really difficult to say, because no one ever credits them. They're just all open source effects. So I don't know. I hesitate saying good job because there was a lot of reliance on other effects, possibly. I don't know. All right, another one from James though. Flame Arrow. I wonder if we're gonna run into the same issue or not. This one's loud as hell. Okay.
だがせっかく今日が乗ってきたところだ。お前の得意でやってやろう。風が
Upin. Are these fire effects yours? See, I don't know. Because that seems to be most of the issue I have with stick nodes. Is whenever there's a lot of effects, I don't know if I should be impressed or not. So, no clue. Alright, we're just going to move on to the next one. Someone just sent their channel, which I would advise against doing because I'm more likely to just say, nah. Oh boy. Okay. Lab Banana, aka ZC Productions. I guess we'll just watch all their stuff and I'll critique it. Okay, does contain copyrighted music. Great. Okay. That 156 guy. Camera's way too close. So we're getting a lot of camera issues today. Yeah, your camera's way too close up. Especially with all these bulky figures, where in certain shots their bodies just take up the entirety of the frame. Anyone hear that? Did you guys hear the guy honking his horn out there? Locking his car continuously? Yeah, sorry about that. Also, why is it so dark? Everything is so dark. Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be a lot of the same stuff. Is this your animation, or is this some sort of motion game? I don't know. I'm not as experienced with 3D. This feels weird. Did you use some kind of software to like replicate the motion? Because I know that's, you could have just ripped this from like the person who did it, or the guy who started the trend, filmed himself, could have just either traced over it, or maybe there's some sort of tracking thing. I'm not familiar with the software that he would have used. And that's a little silly. Yeah, not much to say. Alright, next is Axe Jag. Just realized I sent the wrong clip for mine. I was submitting another one. Alright. Axe Jag, let's see. Wait, copyrighted music. Uh-oh. Okay. This is like akin to Spider Heck or something. But more melee centered. Interesting. That's interesting. Seeing spiders fight like this. Weird. Okay. I don't think that's right, but sure, buddy. Not much to say. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It looks pretty good. It's interesting to see someone do a spider stick animation. That's interesting. Good job. Okay, next one is by D7 Disciple. Let's see, this one has no copyrighted music, so we should be chill. I don't trust that. Oh, wow, okay. Ooh. Okay. Nice, nice. I like your tail animation. I can tell you're having fun with that. I gotta respond to a text from my sister. She's asking if I'm busy, which I very much so am. Okay. Overall, pretty good. L music choice. I think my only critique here, maybe back up the camera a bit. Give us a little bit more breathing room between the stick figure and the camera, so we could see a bit more of who he's fighting. Also, I've done this before, and I wish I would have done it differently, so I'm going to tell you what I would have done differently here. It's a fun effect, but you got to fade it out. You got to fade out the end of the trail. Otherwise, it's just too bright, too flashy. And going frame by frame, you can really just kind of see very obviously what you did, which is not always a bad thing, but it could just look a lot better. Oh man, you even added chromatic aberration. Good for you. I don't know. Just fade it out at the end a little bit. I wonder what Hyun's looked like, his doors part. Doors A5. Yeah, this. So what did his look like? Oh, interesting. So he had like a weird boil around the edges of that. But his also seemed to overall be a lot shorter. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So maybe you need a boil around it? I don't know. I'd experiment with that next time, though. So. But good job overall. Just back up the camera, and I just mess around with this style of trails. So. But next up is, oh, we got a big boy animation. This is one of the good-ass, the talented Stick Nodes animators who like shows off every time, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. I think I already commented on this. Hell, it's the exact same thing. I mean, hell yeah. It's fucking dinosaurs in stick nodes sinking. Like that's awesome. Like, I don't know, bro. I like this. And notice something that he does really well here. While the entire screen is filled with grays, black, and white, you can very clearly outline the silhouettes of the characters and their weapons and their movements. Which earlier in the stream we saw one of our submissions that is having a bit of a hard time building that contrast between the foreground, the action, and the background. Here it's actually done really well. This is a very perfect grayscale visualization of contrast between grounds. I'm losing vocabulary. But also, it's very smooth. He knows what he's doing. My boy knows what he's doing. Pretty damn good. Yeah, no critique. I like that. Whenever I do, I'll probably do it soon. Whenever I do the Blade Soundline compilation, that will definitely be in there. So, good job. Callisto 64. Let's see what you got cooking. Callisto 64, day one start. Oh no. Are you doing one of these challenges? Oh boy. I'm gonna assume this was made in one day. Which I think is correct. Okay. Funny. I think what would have sold it a little more. I'll watch it again here. But nice flag animation, and you did this in one day. Flag animation can be complicated to do. I don't blame you for doing that. I think what would have been really funny is if the framing of this, if you had backed up the camera to be a little more centered towards the flag, because right now you're taking up the left lower portion of the camera. Remember when I was talking about splitting up your frame into thirds? You're taking up that lower portion. And while, yeah, you're succeeding at leading our eyes down there, I would still move the camera down to be a little more centered and imply that they're going to be going a large distance by maybe even bringing the finishing line towards the back over here. So that way we are implied, you're leading our eyes, that they're going to be going down to the left. So they're going to start going down to the left. I think also what would have really sold this joke was if you had him just kind of sliding across the stage, or the ground rather. I think that would have been funny. That would have really sold it. But I think framing at the ending here and maybe adding a little slide to convey that he tripped. Because right now it goes from one pose to he's just stuck there on the ground as if he was trapped in some sticky glue and shit. But no, he's on dirt, so he's probably going to slide a little bit. But I also understand this is done in a day. But if I were to change anything, that's what I would do. Me, personally. Alright, next one is by Flim. Flim, I'm going to fucking destroy you. I don't know why, I just will. It's syncing time. It's not copyrighted music. I'll be the judge of that. Oh, okay. Nozzles animation. Or sound line. Okay. I think real messy here. Real messy. If you really wanted to do this, I would make those lines much thinner so you don't ruin the silhouette of your stick figure because it gets real messy there. And that's very clearly a loop as well. So I would try and plan that out a little more cleverly. Sometimes you can flip some things to make them a little more unique. I don't know. Oh, I got a message from who? Shifter. YouTube keeps filtering my messages. Can you react to Crossfire Bullet Rain teaser? I gotta go soon. I've been patiently waiting, but I don't think anyone submitted it. Okay, I can do that after this one. We'll do it. I have been putting it off. Alright. Oh, man. So I also notice here how clearly this is a slow-mo of them moving forward. So they're going... And if they're speeding back up, you should see them cover a lot more ground. But they kind of just stop in place. So that whole speed up just kind of turns into a still. Not really a still, it's not the right term, but you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff going on with the feet here. I'd really try to pay more attention to your foot placement. Move your camera if you can. This is probably... I don't know what software you're using. I'm assuming this is Flash. This looks like Flash stick construction. Oh man, that's a messy smear. Yeah, I'd also maybe have fun with some gradients. Some gradient trails. Those can be pretty fun. Definitely just make these a little thinner. Or use, if you have a drawing tablet with pressure sensitivity, use your pressure sensitivity for smears. That really helps. Yeah, a good start. Didn't use VCam and I used Wick. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. All right, well, I believe those are my critiques for now. Really pay attention to your foot placement. That slow-mo didn't really make sense. And just try and get a little better on the smears. Test some things out. See what works for you. You didn't know that sound line is nozzle part imitate. I said that. I said that it was nozzle sound line. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I suppose before we move forward, let's go to YouTube. Crossfire Bullet Rain. And we have a little teaser to look at. Their opening scene for Season 1, Episode 1. Let's see. 5 days ago, the first 3 minutes of Crossfire Bullet Rain, Season 1, Episode 1. Let's see. Alright, content warning. Okay. It's very clean. You're not subscribed? Sorry. I'm not subscribed to a lot of people I probably should be subscribed to. Oh. Oh, that's sad. How small are they? God damn. They're just a little kid? Even for a little kid, it seems pretty small. Like, just comparing it to the plates. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Holy shit. Aw.
He has potential.
You're a cruel one, Eden. Putting all that here.
If he's unfit for the job, I'll make it up to you.
Since you're experienced in voice acting, I thought I'd get some thoughts on it so Lori can know and take note of. Interesting. Well, I wouldn't call myself too experienced, but I can tell you what my plan is for... pardon me. What my plan is for Gravity. First of all, that was really fucking good. Like, holy shit, the framing, the art, the line work, whatever. Fantastic. Very interesting concept going on here, and that's super fucking dark. Like, holy shit. That is incredible. I mean, fucked up, but I mean, it's incredible. And I love this framing here, man. That's really cool. But yeah. Really liked that. That was really good. As for voice acting, I don't know if Lori can do this or if they can get someone to do this, but what I intend on doing is, and what I have seen other studios and a friend of mine do as well, who is experienced with voice acting, is that they will voice everything themselves, and then that will give the voice actors a better guide as to what they expect from their role. And then when you're also in the recording with them, ideally also you're in a recording with them when they're doing those performances. Unless it's like one or two lines, you can have them do it separately. It's whatever. But if they play a big role, then it's ideal to have everyone in a call. Pardon me. Have everyone in a call. Have the voice lines pre-recorded by someone with a very clear vision of what it needs to sound like. And just feel free to ask for retakes. Yeah, there's a lot of extra stuff, but I think those are probably some of the more important ones. Yeah, that was really good. Lori and the team, Congratulations. That looks really fucking good so far. I'm curious if the rest of the episode, when it releases, is going to stay in this style with the square format, or if it will end up going into something more akin to their... Oh, no. That's the same video, Brandon. Was it this? No, it wasn't this. It was a trailer that was on 15 Matt one year. But yeah. I'm gonna go skedaddle now because I am late for class. Oh well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. You have a good class. It's a creative choice. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm aware that's a creative choice. I'm just curious if the rest of the episode is going to be formatted like that. Just curious. Not that it's a good or bad thing, either or. I'm just curious what the rest of the episode's going to look like. But obviously, we're not going to know until it's finished, which seems like we might be a good while away from that. So let's just move on. But thank you, Shifty. You have a good one. Moving on. Next one by Solo. Oh, we got a Sprite animator. Okay. Down Sonic OC. Okay. How did I get here? Scourge. Okay. Okay. It's a lazy explosion. Okay. Alright, I mean, not bad for a sprite animation. Can't really comment on that much. I'm trying to get myself more involved in the sprite community for a project that I may or may not be getting ready. And it might be a while until that's actually going to be public, but not bad. I don't know. I guess to me, it's a bit difficult to really put your own style and your own spin on something in a sprite animation. It just seems inherently more difficult because you're locked to specific styles like this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and I don't mean this in a bad way. It just kind of feels like every other sprite animation I've seen. So, either way, good job. I don't really have much to comment on. It's just pretty solid. I think my issue is it doesn't really do anything new. But I see it's the beginning to a story, so I don't know. Maybe you plan on doing something new. Who's to say? Oh boy. You want me to look at an animation compilation, Grand? Come on, man. You gotta hog all this time for yourself. I'm a fellas. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be copyrighted in some way. 15 Matt versus Donnie. Okay, interesting. Versus Loonstar. Yeah, I should remember these, but I don't. But yeah, these are solid. Like, these are so good for 15 minutes, dude. Halloween. Oh, nice. Oh, a circus. Interesting. The very dynamic movement in camera direction for 15 minutes. Okay, this is just an intro, so this probably took longer. Oh, okay. Okay. So you have a lot of fun during the layout stages or animatic. Okay. Okay, Bendy, hello. Oh, it is bendy in the ink machine. Okay. Okay. Pikachu. These are just really good. I don't know. I like these. They're really good, rough animations. Ooh, this one's a little more polished. Ah, that's all I get of that one. At least get me something to oogle at for a while. Like that was good. A bit too much on the camera shake. And maybe back up the camera a bit as well here. Ooh. That's smooth. I like that. 3D? This is 3D, right? Well, that's 3D. Wait, what the hell? Okay. Nice. Nice. Good shit. Not gonna really say much about it. Alright, Eclipse. Let's see. Sky animation is 2D? It really looked like 3D, honestly. Can't say much about it. But from what I do have... Oh my god. You have small hands when you have big hands? Okay. Oh my god. Didn't even really hit him. Yeah, like maybe got his arm and he didn't even react appropriately. That one, sure. Very fast. Very fast for all that in 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds, really. Since the first third of the animation was him waiting for something to happen. And how does this make sense? How is his foot here, but his ass is up here? It's through his legs. Shouldn't they be at the same level? Like, let me illustrate this. Because the ground does not make sense here. Because let me show you. So this dude is laying down. The ground's about here if we align it with his back, and his foot is down here, and his other foot is laying down on another piece of ground over here. But it's going through. How does that work? That don't really work. I don't quite work. So focus on your layering and your ground. More just where the ground is. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. And I get, it's just slow it down. Really, just slow it down and have the opponent react appropriately to what's happening. So, moving on. Okidoks. Okay, expect a float node animation. I was correct. Mascot art fight. Does not contain copyrighted music. Okay, so smooth ass walk cycles. From the front perspective, those can be difficult to do. Nice. Whoa. That's a little difficult in the air, especially when you have nothing in the background to really tell what's going on or how they're moving. You don't have any speed lines directing us of what direction they're supposed to be going. Yeah, especially at the end here. It gets a little difficult to tell what they're doing in the air. Because there's not a lot of references to where the ground is. Yeah. You have a really fluid animation style. That shot's a little messy here. Because the explosion doesn't really seem like it's rotating. I feel like we're supposed to be rotating around this person. But there's not a lot, like, other than this person running, and jittering back and forth. This shot doesn't seem like it rotates appropriately. The explosion is very static. They're very static. It feels like the camera's supposed to be zooming around them. If not, then I have no idea what this guy is supposed to be doing. But hey, for Flipnote, this is still really impressive. So, good job. X-Ross is next. Let's see what they got. Another Sprite animator. Elevator 3 part. Jeez, fuck, dude. You want to give me a heart attack? Let's try it again. So, question about the sound design. Why is there no sound other than what's coming out of the elevator when we see them clearly having it out for each other? Until that very, very loud noise. Like, are they just having a very fast and quiet battle until that point? God damn. Alright. Yeesh. Alright. Okay, this has nothing to do with the elevator. How do those two shots correlate? Just 1 second. Let me point out. So clearly they're going really fast around the world, right here. And then now we're going down? So the correlation between those two shots does not make sense. Also, how is this an elevator collab part? You're not doing anything with the elevator. If the prompt of the collab is, hey, there's elevator, do something around that elevator at least. I don't know. It just kind of seems like you already had this animation, and then in order for it to get more views, you decided to put in a new collab. So you're like, oh, this one's going on. I'll just put this in the environment that my fight is taking place in. This doesn't make any sense, by the way. Why is the button just hanging in the air? Yeah, the elevator part seems very much so like an afterthought. And it's very loud, too. And then as soon as they start fighting, that's like, okay, this is an excuse to go completely away from the prompt of the collab, the whole point. And now it's just, let me just do something that I could have done outside of the collab anyway. Why are you doing this, is my question. It's not bad. There are some, there's some confusing points with correlation between shots. And the sound design is super fucking loud for no reason. Oh my god, man. This literally didn't need to be a part of this collab. Did this get accepted? I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, because it has nothing to do with the elevator. You introduce the elevator, two unrelated characters come in, don't interact with the elevator, they have a big fight, you don't even see the elevator anymore, and then they come back just for the guy to leave. Doesn't make sense. See, if I was hosting this collab, that would not get accepted. Because I'm like, you didn't really want any part of this collab, you just wanted an excuse to show off. Is how I would perceive it. So, just saying, if you're participating in a collab, maybe, you know, participate instead of just do your own thing. So, all right, next up is by Max Neaton. You know, he's a bit of a small animator. He's got no copyrighted music. Check. Oh, Mass Effect's done. So I don't speak this language, but I will damn well enjoy the animation. Oh. Ooh, pretty. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. Can't wait. Hell yeah. Max is fucking sick. Okay. I don't know. I'm assuming that was the punchline. Okay. Alright. SFX 09 went by Jin. Yeah, that was definitely Jin. That was good. Dude, this is pretty. Oh my god, that shot, dude. This shot is so good. That's a good shot. That's some good shit. I can't critique it because I couldn't do better than this. I have no idea where to start. That's just some good shit, man. Good job. I see you in chat. Thanks for dropping by, Max. Thank you for submitting. That was some good shit. All right, next up is by iPickle5670. It's a JJK reference? I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, it's a very much show a test. That's fun. That's some good movement. I like that. Generally some pretty good movement. I don't know. I don't have much critique. It succeeds at what it promises. It's a test. It's a little combo. I do notice that let's see here. Oh no, that was just me. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not an anime guy, guys. I'm not gonna understand the reference. Yeah, no, that's a good test. Nothing much else to say. All right, we got something by Hexel. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, 13 days ago. Have I seen this? I'm not sure. I might have. I might have seen this. Oh, is that it? My friends are probably gonna kill me for saying, is that it? I don't know, I was expecting a bigger payoff. I don't know, I mean, it just seems like a few still shots. This was kind of cool, I guess. That was pretty cool, I guess. It's a cool effect. I don't know, it's a little disappointing. Could I do that? No, but I mean, it felt like it was building up to something and then it didn't really properly pay off. So, my friends would probably cook me for not liking that and just saying like, "Oh, that's awesome because it's Hexel." Oh. Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't know. Just not very impressed. It's going to be very forgettable. I guarantee it. It's probably a good test animation, but I don't know. Dude, it's not fair. This ain't fair. Rocket Jump by Matt Steady. This dude uses stick nodes and pulls off some of the most fluid animation from the program I've ever seen. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm sure we're missing an effect there or something. So that felt a little confusing. This feels very much so like a work in progress. But look at this character movement, man. It's so fluid. It's so satisfying. You can just keep watching it. But yeah, that's good. I'm mad. I'm mad because he uses stick nodes and he's good. Like how? Those two don't work. You can't be good and use stick nodes. It's not possible. But people make it possible. I don't know, man. Alright, next is by Reed Anims. Their Danger Zone 2 collab entry. Oh, very thick stick figures. Okay. You're just having fun with it. Oh, that's nice. You're having fun. Okay. So that was a decent way to do fast choreo. Fast action. Oh, that's good. See? That's a good way to do fast choreo. Latina, you are awful. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? What did I say? Was it about Hexel? What was it? What did I say to you? Latina, I said this years ago and you cooked me. What the hell? What did you say? I'm so confused. Okay. Anyway. I don't know. Stick construction could be a lot cleaner. Other than that, I don't know if I really have much genuine critique. Your effects could be nicer, I guess. But you know what? You're having fun. I can tell that was your priority, and it looks pretty good. That's good, fast choreo. I can't really complain. Good job. Like, the reason that I say it's good, fast choreo is because I'm not looking at it, questioning what's happening. I very visually understand what's happening. Like, he uses the sort of like after smear frame thingy, whatever you do. He uses that very well to his advantage. It's an easy effect to do, don't get me wrong, but nonetheless, he does it pretty well. The stick nodes thing, how the two don't correlate. You cooked me years ago for this very comment. I'm just kind of trying to be funny. You know, I mean, obviously they can work well together. They have. It's just weird when it does, you know? Because it's like, that's a mobile program. It's not supposed to be good. And they make it good. Okay, this next animation is by Leaky Eye Nico, aka Peanut, trademarked. And my right ear is going to really love this. Moving on. Alright, next is by Daylight. Daylight Cyan. D plus 2024 part. Just want to make sure this music ain't copyrighted. We're probably fine. Okay. Doesn't feel very D plus. Sure. Yeah. I feel like if you're really going for a D plus kind of thing, remove like half of your frames at least, and then you're good. And like really rely heavily on like those impact effects, like that stuff, and make it a brighter color too, so it stands out from the background. I don't know. As an animation, it's fluid, it's nice. Good job. I don't understand the slate at the end there. Effect could be brighter, and I mean, it's still noticeable, but it could be more noticeable, you know. It blends into the background quite a bit. But if you want to go for a D plus style, like remove at least half of your frames, and then you're good. Then you're solid, dude. I don't understand the appeal, personally. I'd keep it like that personally, but I know the style of D plus is to use as few frames as fucking possible. It's so silly. Alright, next up is by Henry. Ah. Ooh, I like that. Whoa. Okay. Your pacing feels a lot better here. How did he... Whoa, okay, hang on. So what was that? Is he like running against the wall? Or where is this smoke coming from? Because I'm not hearing any sound effects about that. That's a little confusing, but sure. Okay, that's fun. That's easy but fun. Okay. I think there's some points where you still have some timing issues. But overall, that was paced a lot better. I like the Sentry more. And oh my god. I love that. It's satisfying to me. It's hard to do that sort of stuff right, but you did it. Oh man, you let it hang for so long too. That's good. I like that. Yeah, I mean, that was all paced really well. That's a major improvement. I still don't know how the fuck he does that, bro. But, sure. Yeah, no, good job. That was much better. I enjoyed that. Alright, Blader of Dark. Let's see what you got. Okay, we're dealing with 3D here. Interesting. Interesting. So here you're having a bit too much fun with the V cam. Back it up a bit, because it's very tight right now. It's so fucking tight. You're not really giving us any breathing room. And again, remember the technique of trying to split up your frame into thirds, into 9 little segments, and then try to guide the viewer's eyes using those segments. So everything towards the center should be the most important. Otherwise, you're trying to lead the viewer's eyes somewhere using the other segments. 1 second. I see. Okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but not bad animation. I can't really critique 3D too much. I don't know. The movement feels like it could be a little better, but overall, still really good. I don't know what Infinity Blade is. The audio mixing between the sounds and the music could be better. I feel like their vocals are coming out much more pronounced than anything else. But yeah. I try and mix all of those, really tone the voices down, pay a lot more attention to the actual sound work of the whooshing and clashing of the blades and whatever's happening here. And the music, I can see the music's trying to come in, but it's barely there, man. So in terms of audio, you could do a lot better. As per the 3D animation, I feel like a lot of the issue comes with the camera, is it just feels a little static. And if you really tried to play into the movements that they were doing and staged it a bit better, then this would look so much better, man. But pretty good. Pretty good. I can't say I'd go back to watch it, but a good start. Ooh, we got JK here next. Okay, Soundline Challenge attempt. Which one is this? Is this the new one? What is this soundline from? This is not a soundline challenge. I know it ends like a... Am I right? Yep, I was right. Okay. With the music, it's better. Which is interesting, because then you understand the pacing. Yeah, I think this is one of the sound lines that I just didn't do. I don't remember where I uploaded this, but they got it from somewhere. Maybe the soundline pack that I have now unlisted, but... I don't know, it's alright. Now let me really pay attention. Okay. That's silly. So how he's punching him here feels very weak compared to what we hear. You know? Like that, you wouldn't expect that to sound that loud, but if you listen to the sound line... He posted on Twitter? Oh, that makes sense. I don't know. The first, it feels too weak. I also really try to pay attention to what the sound effects are. In this one, I understand that it might be a little more confusing, but if we take a listen back here. Like, you're using a scythe, something with a blade, right? Against just him. How is it not cutting him? That feels like it should be cutting him, no? And yet it's met also with like metal or hang on. Yeah, it just doesn't sound like scythe effects. It looks like that would be in a position where it would slash it, but we don't hear the slashing sound, so I don't know. I call that a failure of trying to follow the exact sound effects of the sound line. But as far as the sync goes, the sync is really good. I don't know. Some of the choreo seems a little lazy. I don't think I have much else to say about this. It's all right. Your sync is pretty spot on. Yeah, I don't really have much else to critique. I'm not wowed by this one. I think a better plan of choreography could have helped. Feels a little lazy, but pretty good. All right, next up is A&R animations, or anims. Oh no, this has got to be NCS, right? Yeah, that's NCS. Okay, Downhill Collab 3. Just his part. Okay. I recognize the layout. The format. Okay, it's very much so A&R. Okay. Very Avengers-esque. Ooh. That's good. I'm gonna get a lot of Hanif energy from you, I'm not gonna lie. A little hard to see him in the sky there. Both a very dark color against a dark backdrop. Which is hard to control when you're doing a collab. Which is fair. Interesting. Ooh, nice. That's good, man. Your shot composition is really good. It's very clear to understand what's happening. And the animation is very smooth. There's some very obvious tween stuff, you know. It's fun. This is good. This is a good part. Oh, no, they leveled up. You won't like them when they're angry. Yeah, I don't really have any critique to that. This is just genuinely good. I like that. Ah, I just scratched myself. Good job. Yeah, it was chill. I liked that. I enjoyed that. I would go back and watch that again. Alright. Flim. You're back up on the chopping block. I have to mute this one because it is copyrighted. But here, I'll recreate the sounds for you. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I messed that up. Hang on. Oh my god. Okay, as an animation. Okay, I see you're implementing camera movement, and at this point, we should be focused on them entirely. Move that camera over so that we're centered on them. Give yourself some more stage space if you need to. Or some more background, or whatever the box is. Just give yourself some more solid color. As long as they can be closer to the center of the frame, the better. Yeah, not terrible. I think it's an improvement off the last one. I don't think I have any major critiques that... I mean, I just be repeating myself. There's the level of polish and the smears. But I think that's better. I don't know if this one came before. Oh, this was 1 day ago, so this is probably better. So, good job on that. I'd call that an improvement, but still a lot of work. All right, next one is by Mind Felix D plus improvise. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why your name was so difficult for me to read. It does not have copyrighted music. Just gonna double check. Okay, we're good. Okay. Very messy construction. Oh, that's rough. The gray stick animation is super rough. There's a lot of resizing going on, a lot of wobbling. Their construction is not very consistent. It's also really fast. I think a lot of the choreo could be slowed down. Not terribly. Some of it maybe. Also, use different sounds, please. These are too noisy to all be used in quick succession like this. And give yourself some whoosh sounds as well. You're missing out a lot of the sound effects from all the whooshes and cloth sounds. Yeah, that's... I'm assuming this is improvise. Yeah, improvise is the gray and the blue. A lot of work to be done. I mean, I'd look up some basic animation tutorials, honestly. It seems like you're just starting out. So, not going to critique it too much, but it's to fix the wobbly. Just focus on trying to build a consistent stick figure. Really focus on your foot placement. Foot placement can be the culprit of a lot of wobbliness. If your feet are always sliding across the place and it looks like they're constantly slipping, that makes it look very wobbly. And as for Mind Felix D, I mean, holy crap, dude. At least connect those joints, please. The movement here feels very quick. I mean, give yourself time to ease out. Anticipation is a key principle. Yeah, it feels like you really, the two of you both really need to. God, it's like the words escape from my head. The both of you, I would recommend going back a bit, take a step back, try and really focus on some of the earlier animation tests where you can understand more of the core principles. Or you could just keep reinforcing it. Either or. I wish you guys luck. Yeah. Next up is Grand Angel. Again. Oh boy. Benjamin versus Lennox. Ooh. That's fun movement. Oh, that's really fun. God damn, bro. All right. Okay. Cool. That was good. God damn. I'm just watching again for fun, honestly. The voice acting is a little silly, but overall that's pretty good. Can't complain. Pretty damn good. Good job. All right, Coop. Let's see what you got, Coop. Okay. Resentment. 7 months ago. This dude is 20 subs. Damn. All right. Oh, Ultra Kill. Okay. Let's see. See what they got. Okay. I'm going to pretend like I understand what that means. Okay. Oh. Thought he was saying hi to me. Never mind. Oh, all right. Comprehending what just happened. So we go from constant shots flipping back and forth between these two. I feel like we're missing a shot here of this guy getting like ready. Like I feel like we need a perspective shot of him coming towards him from over this guy's shoulder. And then this guy also like maybe adjusting his gun to actually start shooting. Because we go from these two shots to already he's shooting. Yeah. So, a little messy there. This is a little silly. It's actually kind of really funny. I like that. Oh, it makes me laugh. I know that's not the intention, though. It's supposed to be like, roar, but it's just kind of funny. Just the way he moves his head, it's very static, and it's a little difficult to critique static with something that looks very robotic. But I don't know, that feels like it was unintentionally static. I don't know, like it feels like if he's really fucking pissed, his head should be shaking a lot more violently. Maybe the camera should be moving. I don't know, it's just a silly shot in the screen. Whoa. Okay, I think more dynamic camera movement might help here. It feels very static when they're flying through the air. Even a little bit more of a camera shake as well would help. There's a little bit of a camera shake. Just more dynamic camera movement, maybe. Dude. Come on. Okay. Overall, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I don't know what the fuck. The screaming, bro. What is that, bro? That was weird. I don't know. You've sparked interest into what this world is, for sure. Yeah. Overall, pretty good. I like the aesthetic. Alright, next is Send the Cat. Send the Cat. You are in chat. I'm gonna bully you. Ben versus Sink, Story 3. Irish fight begins. About a couple minutes. After Ben's fight with Crate, he finally gets out of the Reitera forest and enters the Kokwa Desert, where he meets a odd individual. It's supposed to be an odd individual. Okay. Sink owned? What do you mean Sink?
Can't believe I'm
Oh, Sink is the name of the character. I see. I understand.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay.
Can't.
Color contrast. What do we see here? What do we think is wrong? Class, do you have any idea? What's the major issue here? These two colors are real fucking similar. They're real close to each other.
I'm doing this.
Also, pretty bland environment. I understand that's why most people go to the desert in Sierra. But I mean, come on. Nothing is wrong, teacher. No, dude. Light blue character across a light blue backdrop.
Hi.
Oh, something. You're invited. Invite them to the Iris. Want to join a cult? Worship an angel?
No. I
Yeah,
don't
dude.
like angels.
This is the conversation of all time.
Fuser, something. Yeah. I recommend you join, either willingly or by force.
So you're not asking him. Yeah. It's one of the interactions of all time. That's funny. There's a speed duel? Okay. There's a time limit here. Got it. Fuck. Alright. That might make the stream unmonetizable, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, it's a little difficult in action to follow the blue guy. Okay. Yeah, cover him in his own blood. That might make it a little easier to tell where he is. Oh. It's that guy. I think it's Ink's character, right? Oh. This sucks. Okay. That's not bad for a speed battle. See, it's a little more to critique. It's a little harder to critique when you know there was a time limit. Because then there could be so many excuses as to why things were done. Honestly, I think I'm just going to, for now, keep it to the contrast between the color choice here. Yeah. The blue kind bit blending the sky background. Couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, I think I'll leave it as just that for now. Chato Boss the Animator. Let's see what you got. The Hat Man series. Hat Man, that's me. I'm the Hat Man. Yeah, Hat Man. I'm a man. Anyway. Okay, this does contain copyrighted music, so keep it muted. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I resign from this one? Please? I want to resign from this one because, like... Because that, man. What's the appeal? Why does there always need to be some devilish guy? Man. With wings, too, and dark red eyes. Oh, boy. Oh, there was a guy down there? I didn't even notice. I'm not going to watch 4.5 minutes of this. I'm sorry. It's not polished enough. I'm not going to care. Don't take offense to it. I think you just need more time. Also, 2 watermarks. Not very, very appealing. Just gonna say. Yeah, it's flip a clip. It's flip a clip. That is where I'll leave that. All right, KJS Anims. So we still have 24 more submissions, but I think at this point we're going into what was submitted during the stream. So I'm going to give this 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to go because I do have other things that I need to do tonight. But thank you all for watching. So we'll give this a few more animations. This one does not contain copyrighted music. This one's by KJS Anims. Oh, that's messy. Those are some messy smears. Right. So if you're going to be holding on this at this point, it just looks like you're scraping their face off, their skin off, and whatnot. It just looks really messy at this point. So I try to have a really clear outline of pretty much their entire body, and then maybe add some more like extra lines coming off of them, as to not make it look like they're being torn apart by the wind. You know, it just looks very, very messy. Overall, it looks pretty messy. Yeah. Just because I'm going to try to get through some more. I think that's going to be my big critique. It's polish, bro. Alright, another one by the same person. Rasengan. Whoa. Okay, there was no time in between those two shots. So we go from a far distance shot to suddenly we're focused on someone's hand. Whose hand is this? I don't know. There's no correlation. There's nothing to really tell us. So I don't know who this is. Oh, okay. Apparently it was the dude who wasn't getting beat up, but we didn't know that until the very end. Yeah, and so are they on the ground at the end here? There's no point of reference for where they're located, so are they like moving downward, or are they just kind of staying awkwardly still in that same position? And also the polish as well could be a lot better. All right, next up is by Geo110. Oh shit, you were in this? You were in the Watch Paint Track collab? Nice, bro. Let's see. I did have to stop watching at a certain point, so I don't think I've seen this. Oh, what was with the leg movement there? Hang on. The legs did not make sense there. Wait one sec. Like, pay attention to their legs and their position and how he twists his body. Did not make sense. I do like that flip. The flip was satisfying. Good job on that. But that legs, really make sure that you're paying attention to where your legs are, and at least make sure it's clear where they're supposed to be going. Because for me, it looks like they just kind of swapped places at some point during one of those turns, right? Yeah. So, a little confusing there, but I like that flip at the end. Alright, let's move on to Lazy Fred. Alright, Lazy Fred, let's see what you got. Octagon. Sound like Pessoa, okay. Yeah, this is for the Octagon collab. That felt pretty similar to what the other person did. I can't pull it up, but it feels pretty similar. I can't say for certain, though. I just want to check something. Three weeks ago, Blade Soundline Challenge. Why didn't you send me this? Okay, well, I know you didn't submit this one, but I'm going to critique it. The entire choreography was... it just happens to work out for one of them. Alright. I don't know, that feels... I don't know. They feel like completely different styles. Makes me a little suspicious. Instead of being authentic for 5 seconds, sorry. It's funny. Alright, we'll move on. Lost. This is not their own work. Okay, well, I've already reacted to this, so I'm going to skip this then. Nixon, the Flipnote guy. Wowzers. Slap. fuck that guy. That was good. I feel like that slap could have been a lot sharp. The sound effect, at least. The slap could have been sharper, and it could have had more echo, and that would have been a lot funnier already. It's already pretty funny. I like it. No critique. For what it is, that's really good. It's fun. All right, Trinkets, or Yuri, whatever you want to be called. Okay, Gunman collab entry. It's a minute long. Oh, wow. Okay. He's already down. Did he move? That just felt cruel. There was no reason to. Why? Why'd you do that? Where'd you shoot him before? You already got him in the head. You got him in the head. Was that not enough? You had to go again? Was that just that's real petty. That's funny. Okay. Is this stick nodes? What program is this in? This feels like stick nodes. Oh, that's lazy. You got a little lazy at the end, but pretty good. Pretty damn good overall. I'm sure you might have been working with the time limit or deadline near the end there. So, but overall, pretty damn good. And what is this stand stick nodes? Curious. Because if that's stick notes, again, pretty impressive. Good job. If not stick notes, then sorry for mistaking it for stick notes. All right. We got about 4 more minutes. We'll try to review around 3 more. How about that? 2 or 3 more. It is stick notes now. Kill me? No, that's chill. Just, you know, make sure you don't sleep tonight. That's all. Keep an eye on. Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not much to critique there. I'm not gonna spend time on it. You sent me a test animation, and you're already good, Zeppelin. Don't worry about it. Oh boy, this one's by the noob. Battle 1. Very fast. Okay, let's talk about character design. Because, no. You have a bright-ass yellow and a gradient from dark to light blue for the head and forearms. What is this stick nodes trope, dude? Why do people give them gradient limbs where they do not need them? It's so silly. And they're super fucking bright colors here, too. What the hell? So unnecessary. It does not look appealing. I'm sorry. That was silly. Okay. That was not yours. That's not your animation. That was someone else's. Overall, action could be slower paced. It's a bit quick. This is one of the cases where if you put it on... also, 360 PGs, dude. If you put it on 0.75 speed, then it's probably going to be the perfect pace. There's probably some points where it would be too slow, but you get the idea. Alright, we'll do one more, and then I'm going to call it. Oh boy. Got ink on toast. Let's see. I think I've already seen this. Oh, 1 hour ago. Okay. I feel like I've seen this. Can't say why, though. But ink, if you know. He knows. I guess I'll just watch it again. Ah, music. My worst nightmare. Damn, a minute and 20 seconds. Okay. Yeah. I would say my issue is I don't know. It's not even an issue. I just want to point out this is in this is in 1080p. What the hell? So that's intentional? Is it? Really? I don't know. The low quality aspect of it feels both intentional and unintentional, but I kind of like it. I like it as a stylish choice. It sets you apart. It's chill. I'm not gonna lie, I really have to go to the bathroom right now. Oh wow. Yeah, very fluid. It's a work in progress, so I can't really comment much on it. It is intentional. I like it. I like it. Oh, there's a bit of artifacting there. But I do like your style. You've improved a lot since I first saw your work, man. I will say that. That's good shit. Oh, and the cape movement. Oh my god. Look at that. That's good shit. I'm going to abruptly end the stream because, man, I have to go to the bathroom. And that's the only reason. I'm not lying. I don't really have much to do after this. I just need to go to the bathroom. Okay, bye. Thank you all for watching. And come back tomorrow for my breakdown and over-analysis, probably, of my collab that I just released. Check it out if you haven't already. It's Big Ol' Sanctuary, and I released it earlier today, just before the stream. And also subscribe to my second channel, please. Okay, that's it. Goodbye. Oh, my God. Oh.